Before you scroll, take a deep breath, because what I'm about to tell you about Keanu Reeves will leave you speechless. The man we all grew up admiring, the humble legend of Hollywood, has just received news that changes everything. Keanu Reeves' sentence is final. Goodbye forever. Fans everywhere are in shock, struggling to accept what just happened. After years of silence, after all the pain and loss he's endured, it seems fate has dealt him one last heartbreaking blow. Reports reveal that Keanu has made a final decision that will change his life, and ours, forever. He's been through so much, from tragedy to triumph. But this time, the outcome isn't something he can fight. People close to him say he's accepted it with grace, that quiet strength we all know him for. But deep down, you can feel the sadness behind his calm eyes. His fans have flooded social media with tears and love, saying their goodbyes to a man who taught the world what humility, kindness, and peace truly look like. And as the news spreads, one thing becomes painfully clear: Hollywood will never be the same without him. Keanu Reeves has left a legacy that no sentence, no ending, can ever erase. After the shocking announcement about Keanu Reeves' sentence, more details are emerging that show just how serious the situation is. Sources close to him say that this final decision wasn't made lightly. It's the result of months of deliberation, legal battles, and private discussions that the public never got to see. People who have worked with him describe him as calm, but visibly affected, carrying the weight of the news with the quiet dignity that fans have always admired. Friends report that he's been taking time away from public appearances, focusing on reflection and cherishing the moments with those closest to him. Every move now feels deliberate, every smile measured, as if he knows life is about to change in a permanent way. The finality of this sentence has shocked not just fans, but the entire Hollywood community. Colleagues and co-stars have been sharing heartfelt messages online, expressing disbelief and sadness. Keanu's reputation as one of the kindest and most grounded stars in the industry has only amplified the shock. Insiders reveal that he's been receiving support from close friends and family. But even their presence can't fully shield him from the emotional impact. People say that while he accepts the reality with grace, there's a quiet sorrow behind the calm exterior. A man who has faced loss and challenge before, but never anything quite like this. Fans are leaving messages in the thousands, pledging their loyalty and gratitude. And it's clear that the world is bracing for the end of an era. Even as the sentence becomes public knowledge, there are hints that Keanu is preparing for a future we may never fully understand. Close sources suggest that he's taking time to organize his personal affairs, ensuring that everything is in place for what lies ahead. He's reportedly spending quality time with loved ones, revisiting personal projects, and reflecting on the journey that brought him here. The air around him, insiders say, is heavy with quiet determination. He knows the impact of his legacy, and he's making sure that it will be remembered in the best possible way. Fans are speculating non-stop. Will he ever return to the screen, or is this truly a goodbye forever? Hollywood itself is reacting in shock and disbelief. Awards shows, industry insiders, and fellow actors are weighing in with tributes, showing that Keanu's influence goes far beyond the roles he's played. Everyone seems to be grappling with the reality that a man who has inspired millions is now facing an ending that no one could have predicted. Social media is filled with memories of his iconic performances, his humble generosity, and moments of kindness that made him a legend not just on screen, but in real life. People are sharing their personal stories of how Keanu Reeves touched their lives, and it's a wave of emotion sweeping across the globe. As the world processes this final sentence, one thing becomes abundantly clear. Keanu Reeves's legacy is eternal. Even if this goodbye is forever, the impact of his life and career will never fade. Fans continue to pour out love, admiration, and sorrow, while Hollywood braces for a future without one of its brightest stars. Keanu, according to those close to him, is facing this moment with the same humility and grace he's always shown, reminding everyone that true strength is in acceptance, even when the stakes are unimaginably high. His story has always been one of resilience, kindness, and quiet heroism, and even in this final chapter, that story shines brighter than ever. As the world absorbs the gravity of Keanu Reeves's final sentence, those close to him say he's finding strength in reflection. Friends reveal that he's been revisiting his career, his passions, and the relationships that have defined him, making peace with the life he's lived and the legacy he leaves behind. Insiders claim that while there's sadness, there's also a quiet acceptance, the kind that only someone who has faced immense challenges can muster. Fans worldwide continue to share memories of how his humility, kindness, and generosity inspired them, turning social media into a flood of tributes. The news has transformed from shock to a collective appreciation of a life that has touched millions, reminding everyone why Keanu Reeves isn't just a star, he's an icon. Hollywood is in turmoil as colleagues, co-stars, and directors weigh in on the news. Tributes pour in from every corner, reflecting not just admiration for his talent, but respect for the man himself. People close to Keanu reveal that he's taking the time to ensure that his personal affairs and projects are in order, showing a thoughtfulness that has always defined him. While speculation about his future is rampant, insiders emphasize that Keanu's focus is on closure, reflection, and meaningful moments with those who matter most. Every action he takes now seems deliberate, a final chapter being carefully written with intention, humility, and grace. The fan response has been overwhelming. Millions have taken to social media, sharing photos, quotes, and personal stories of how Keanu Reeves impacted their lives. From his charity work to his unforgettable film roles, it's clear that his influence transcends entertainment. Close sources say Keanu has been reading some of these messages, and while the news weighs heavily on him, the outpouring of love provides a small measure of comfort. The global response underscores that his life is more than a career. It's a symbol of hope, resilience, and unwavering kindness in an often harsh world. Even as this finality sinks in, Keanu Reeves continues to embody the calm dignity he's always been known for. Insiders report that he's focusing on meaningful personal moments, quiet adventures, and cherishing time with loved ones. While the public mourns the possibility of a permanent goodbye, those close to him describe a man at peace who has embraced his journey fully, understanding that life's most profound moments often arrive wrapped in endings. Hollywood may never be the same, but Keanu's grace, humility, and humanity continue to inspire, proving that true legacy isn't about the roles you play, it's about the life you lead. As we approach the final chapter of this story, one truth is undeniable. Keanu Reeves's impact will never fade. His final sentence marks an ending, but it also solidifies a legacy built on kindness, talent, and resilience. Fans, friends, and colleagues alike are left to honor the lessons he's given us: how to remain humble in fame, how to persevere through pain, and how to leave a life that touches the hearts of millions. Even in this moment of closure, Keanu teaches that strength lies not in fighting fate, but in accepting it with grace. The goodbye may be forever, but his story, his influence, and the inspiration he leaves behind are eternal. As time moves forward, Keanu Reeves' story continues to resonate in ways that go far beyond Hollywood headlines. Friends and colleagues say he's using this period to reflect on his life, appreciating the journey that brought him to this moment. He's reportedly been focusing on personal passions, meaningful connections, and creative pursuits, choosing quality over quantity in how he spends his remaining public moments. Fans continue to honor him, sharing memories of kindness, generosity, and inspiration, turning grief into celebration. Sources close to him reveal that while the sentence feels final, Keanu approaches it with calm acceptance, quietly teaching the world that dignity in the face of endings is a rare and powerful strength. His life has always been about more than fame. It's about impact, humility, and the quiet courage to keep moving forward. And that influence is stronger now than ever. Years later, even after the sentence has been carried out, Keanu Reeves' legacy remains untouchable. Those who knew him personally describe him as a man who faced life's greatest challenges with grace, patience, and resilience. His impact on fans worldwide is immeasurable, with stories of how he inspired kindness, perseverance, and hope shared daily across social media and fan communities. Close sources say that even in private moments, Keanu's wisdom and humility continue to shine, showing that the mark he leaves behind is not just in film, but in the lives he touched and the hearts he moved. Hollywood may have lost his presence on screen, but the lessons, memories, and inspiration he provided are eternal, a testament to a life lived fully and a man who faced every challenge with unmatched dignity. The story of Keanu Reeves teaches us something deeper than celebrity news. It's about courage, resilience, and the power of a life well lived. Even as fans mourn the finality of his sentence, they celebrate the values he embodied.